Everyone, I'm Adam Tomasi. I'm 13 years old. I'm going into the 8th grade this year. Actually, a week from tomorrow. Yeah, my school starts early. So anyway, first of all, I'd like to talk about this new book about the Tea Party that I found. It's called "Give Us Liberty" by Dick Armey. It talks all about the Tea Party, about what we stand for. It profiles certain activists, and it really got me more motivated, much more motivated to support the Tea Party. I mean, I originally supported the Tea Party a lot, but this got me even more motivated, especially to speak tonight. So first I'd like to talk about, based on the federal government, our first value, fiscal responsibility. We all know how important it is to balance the federal budget, correct? Yeah. So, and you've all heard of Obama's 4 new tax hikes coming in 2011, correct?
Oh yeah.
So, what I'm saying here is that tax cuts are unreasonable and unnecessary. We can balance the budget solely by cutting spending by around either 2012 or 2016, depending on how you look at it. And I mean, we really don't need to raise taxes, especially during an economic slump, because there's a perfect opportunity to cut spending out there. And I mean, I really want to join the cause. I mean, even though I can't vote, I still have 5 years left to go. I really want to help the cause, and that's why I'd like to find out solutions. And by the way, the Heritage Foundation has been a big help in this. So I mean, there's big room for potential spending cuts in the federal government, including a potential $200 billion that we can save taxpayers per year. And that's just by eliminating waste. I mean, sure, if you have a debate with a liberal over cutting spending, they might ask you, how? Alright, I'll give you the talking points. We could save $98 billion per year just by eliminating the improper payments that the federal government makes. Improper payments are when they give certain grants or payments to the wrong person, or they overpay for certain benefits or anything like that. So if we brought stricter financial management to the federal government, or financial reform in the public sector, not the private sector, we know how bad the latter is going to turn out. And I mean, now there's another $25 billion that we could save just by selling all of the unused or vacant federal properties that the federal government has to maintain. We are spending $25 billion, and that's with a B, dollars per year just to maintain federal properties that they aren't even using. If there's no benefit, why have the taxpayers pay the burden? And then there's another $20 billion funneled through other wasteful pork projects such as earmarks, etc. And then, with all due respect to all candidates, I believe that politicians should not get paid more than the average private sector worker, especially with all the benefits they get. And I mean, even though I didn't give a cost figure when I gave my 4th point, yeah, I wasn't digressing. What I'm saying here is that if we lowered politicians and other public sector workers, if we lowered their pay to market rates in the private sector economy, we could save taxpayers $50 billion per year. That adds up to a total of $200 billion per year, which we could use to balance the budget. I mean, sure, prove me wrong in government waste if you like, but no matter how much the federal government wastes per taxpayer dollar, it's a start. I think that the Tea Party should prioritize eliminating waste, because whether I'm right, whether my cost estimates are credible or not, and whether someone else's cost estimates, which, if they were debating me, would be lower, are credible or not, it's a start. Thank you.
He's pretty incredible, huh?
Yes.